Hi guys, so in the last video we already discussed how to find all those duplicates using JavaScript or common any programming language. So in today's video we are going to discuss about how to remove all those duplicates from an array using JavaScript. So we're going to discuss about four approaches. So each are using a higher order array functions of JavaScript. So that will show your JavaScript skill set on your next interview. Okay. So let's get started. It's taking some time. So okay, so we are going to use this last program as some elements of that program. Just copy this and paste this. This will save us some time. Okay, and let's open the terminal as well. Okay. Yeah, and okay, and just rename this to remove duplicates. Okay, and just okay, remove everything except one function. Okay, so suppose we'll keep that set thing because we are going to start with that. Okay, so let's uncomment this. Okay, yeah, and let's some zoom in. Yeah. So let's go to our first approach, that is using set. Okay, so this is not find using set. Let's rename this to remove using set. Yeah, and let's rename this also here, and yeah, let's remove all this. Yeah, and let's get started. So what we are having here, just we don't need all these. Okay, so what JavaScript set function does, it will automatically remove all those because a set cannot have like multiple of things. Okay, so if you are using set, then what we can do, we can like pass this array. Okay, and we'll create an new array. So using the spread operator out of a set. Okay, so we're going to use new set. Okay, and pass that array inside it. Okay, so we are passing the array and getting a set out of it, and using that set we are using spread operator to populate one array. Okay, so to understand this, okay, just let me cut this and explain this to you in this way. If you are using array function, what we can do, we can suppose let uniques, okay, then equal to an array. Okay, let's unique equal to one array, and then suppose let temp equal to like a new set, and inside this we will pass the array. Okay, then Unix, Unix should equal to, we'll use a spread operator, temp. Okay, then return unique. So this is what I did in that one step, everything in here, because if this is the only one variable, then we can remove this curly braces and directly return that, and we are like without having this four step, we are just using this one. I just wrote those two, you guys can understand. Okay, so if I run this now, like node remove duplicates, then I should get all those unique values, not any duplicates values available here. Okay, so next move on to the next approach. In this approach you are going to use forEach and include. Okay, so I will just keep this code there, and we'll just copy this thing. No, let's write it out. So const remove using forEach and include. Okay, I'm writing all those long names so that you guys can understand what you are using here. Okay, so arr, let's have the function, yeah, and let's copy this and comment this section. Okay, so if you want to know how to I'm commenting this is just Control K and Control C, or any key bindings you already given in your VS Code, and I'll just rename this function to here. Yeah. So now I'll just let's see. So yeah, so here what should do, let's have a Unix, a blank array. Okay, then let's run that for each loop. Okay, so this is a higher order array function that will just iterate over for each element, it will do something. Okay, so we are going to use element, pass that variable, then inside this callback will like use if, okay, we are checking if Unix, if that Unix element does not include element. Okay, so we'll add a not equal to, so includes element, then what we want to do, so we are checking that this unique array is does not include the element, the first element. Suppose we are passing with this one. Okay, so suppose we are passing with this one, and then we'll check that, okay, one unique includes one. Okay, so it is does not include. Okay, so next move on to the this if condition. So inside this if condition we can write Unix dot push the element. Okay. We are only pushing the elements that are not already available in the Unix array. That's the concept. Okay. So let's run this. Oh, we have to return the unique also. Okay. So return Unix. Okay. So after this for each section is done, then we want to return the Unix. Now save this and run this. Let's see our program is working or not. Yeah, see. So what happened here? Let's go through this again. We initiated a blank array and we run for each for this array. So this will like take each element, like every element in the array, and do something with it. Okay, so we are checking that this includes blank array, and let's start that Unix includes that 1 or 2 or 3 or not. If that does not include that, then we are going to push that element into that array. Okay, simple. And then we are going to our next method. So the next method includes filter and index of. Okay, so let's copy this function. This will save us some time. Paste it here and remove using filter and filter and index of. Okay, so let's this be an blank. Okay, no return. Okay. And let's copy Control Z. So let's this. We renamed this one. Okay, no issues. I'll Control X, then Control paste, and let's remove inside this. Yeah. So here we are going to use filter and index of. So let me just brief about these two functions. So filter will filter out all those array elements that does not pass any condition. Okay, so if you want to know about all those higher order array function, maybe in the near future I will upload regarding a video on that. Just let me know in the comment section that you want it or not. And if not, then you can go to your like the MDN of JavaScript. There you can like learn about all those higher order array functions that include forEach, IndexOf, reduce, all those things. Okay, so let's copy this and just paste it here and comment it out, then take this name and yeah, sorry, Control Z, this Control C, Control D, Control, yeah. So index of. So using this index of, what we can do, this is pretty simple. Just take the array dot filter. This is going to be one liner, and inside this filter function we can take two things. Okay, this is similar to the find duplicates in the last video. Just if you remember that, where is filter index of, yeah, this one. Okay, this part right here. So let me uncomment that. Okay, so using for find all those duplicates where the index of item is not equal to index, we just want to change that, because inside here, let's take one item, okay, or element, whatever you want to call it, index, and then you just have to have a check. The check is array dot index of, okay, index of that item. Okay, what is the index of that item in this array? and if that is equal to index, you want to filter it out. Okay, so means that is available. Yeah. Okay, let's check this. Yeah, you're already getting this. Okay, so let's move on to that's 3 methods already. So we are moving to our last method, that is using reduce and include. Okay, so let's copy this again. Let's copy this one and paste it here, and this remove using uh, reduce and include. Okay, then just copy this. And okay, reduce and just comment this section. Okay. So using reduce, right? So let's have a function, and inside here, okay, so reduce is little bit tricky. Okay, so what exactly reduce does? Okay, so reduce take like 4 parameters, and like it's the total function, total array, means the or the return of the first like return value of the first function. Okay, then the current value, then the correct index, then array of that element. So we are only going to use the accumulated one. Okay, and the current value. Okay, so to do that, let's have here, let's return. Okay, let's understand this one is tricky. So reduce, so what I said, like it will take 4 parameters, but we only give it 2 as per our requirement. So it will take the accumulated one, then the current value. Okay, then we will do something on those accumulated array and the current value. Okay, so that operation is, I want to check that this accumulated array includes the current value. Okay, and I'm going to use a condition. Okay, so if that is true, then I want to return the accumulated one. Okay, if that is not true, means if this accumulated one does not include the current, okay, then we'll return one array, that is accumulated one with spread operator, means the copy of the previous one and the current value. Okay, so what did we do wrong, or maybe, yeah, okay, so that should do it. Like we are running a reduce function, we are taking the accumulated and current, and we are checking that if this accumulated one includes the current, then obviously we do, that that unique field, the unique array we want, that is already having that current element. Then we'll move to next one, and if that is not available, then whatever the current accumulated array is, then we will add that current value to it. Okay, let's understand this. Okay, so suppose, okay, so suppose we have like one. Okay, so what was those? Let's understand this. Okay, I just want to delete this one. Yeah, and let's put the pen back. Okay, so the first value is 1, then 2, then 3, then 1, then 3, then 4, then 4, then 5. Okay, so these are all those arrays. Okay, so what we have to do, the first element 1 goes. Okay, and there is the accumulator function is not there. Okay, so the accumulator function is now blank, and 1 is so this blank array does not include this one. Then what we are going to do, we are passing an array like the spread operator of all the blank array, so no elements, then comma the first element, then the first. Now the okay, bear with my handwriting here. Okay, so now the accumulated is 1. Okay, so it will go to the next iteration. Okay, so in the next iteration, what will he will check that this one includes this one or not. No, then it will it will copy all those elements in the current accumulator function, and then the value of the current element. Okay, so that is what it is doing, right? Yeah, so now we are going to so now let me erase this part. Okay, and write it again. Okay, so this is 3. I think this was 3. Yeah, so we are in 1 and 2, so let's this array have. Okay, so in the next element it will do what will do, like it will go to 3, and the same thing, 3 does not this current accumulator does not include 3, so it will add this current value here. Okay, here, then we are having next element is 1. Okay, so now this condition fails, this condition right here, this is false. So once this is fails, so what it will do, it will just only like the current it will return this accumulated as the current one, so no element is added here. Then it will move to next 3, then also that condition will fail, then also it will return the same accumulated again. Okay, and then 4 comes. Okay, so when 4 will come, this condition will like sorry, the condition will pass. If the condition like fail, then this part. If the condition pass, then this part. Okay, so then the condition passed, does not pass, then again the 4 is added. Okay, in the current. So in that way we can having all those 5 elements here. Okay, so these are all our 4 methods, and use them as your convenient, and just decide what for higher order array function you are going to choose in your interview, and just choose that one which you understand the most and which syntax you remember, because that may be whiteboard or something like that. Yeah, okay, I'll see you in next one. Or you can check this code in my GitHub repo. I'll put a link in the description, and yeah, if you like this video, please hit like, and I'll see you in next one. Thank you.